Limited. Let's get your drivers in. Limited. Let's get drivers in and suited up, please. Limited. Gentlemen, we go one up. The 10D of Kenny 4, the 14 of Flying Brian Anderson on the front row. Watch them on the backside. Diane Tobias back in the second row with her number 17, and it's green flag time. Number 10D, Kenny 4. Out on the front end, the 17 of Diane Tobias closing in from the number 2 position. It's Kenny 4's 10D, Tobias, and her number 17 working down the front side. Running into number 3 position, the 5 of Marshall Woodley Jr. Now moving up to the number 4 spot. The number 1X of Ray Bull. Mark Hahn, number 14, runs into number 5 position. Tobias drives right up alongside of the 10D of Kenny 4. Diane Tobias trying to work it outside to an inside move down the front straightaway. Door will get closed this time around. It's 4's 10D, the 17 of Tobias, the 5 of Marshall Witzel Jr. Streaking down the front side. Tobias still looking for an insider on the 10D. Kenny 4 got a look at that blue paint. Now Tobias going to work that high to low side. Going to try and pry him up. Look at Tobias down to the inside line with 2 to go. 2 laps to go. Diane Tobias going to use the lap car on the back straightaway as a pick. Tobias to the inside. Kenny 4. They'll be wheel to wheel. White flag lap. One more lap to go. Diane Tobias is using some real strategy, trying to use the 29 car as a pick. Down the front side, the win will go to. Yeah, yellow flag. We have 1 lap to go. Kenny Kitko with the number 33 car. Headed in the wrong direction out of turn number 2. Tobias got to set him up real quick. Got to look for that inside move once again. It's Ford, the 10 to 17 of Diane Bias. Tobias going to reel him in down the back straightaway. Here we go. Wheel to wheel into turn 3 and 4 down the front straightaway, and the win will go to the 10D of Kenny Ford. Finishing second will be the 17 of Diane Tobias. Third will be the 5, Marshall Witzel Jr. Fourth will be the 1X of Ray Bull. 58W Ronnie Wise, 6 to 7. So have a nice big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. 10D Kenny Ford will get the win. Finishing second will be the 17 of Diane Tobias. Third will be the 5, Marshall Witzel Jr. Fourth, the 1X of Ray Bull. Fifth, the 8W Ronnie Wise. And sixth will be the number 7X of Brian Gobrecht. The pole, Jimmy Brookins, right alongside of Jimmy, should be the 27 of Dawn Hartman. Second row down on the inside will be the 32 of Denny Robinson, then the 451 of Kenny Shipley. Third row back will be the 3C of Gary Livingston and the 12 of Mark Condren. Fourth row back will be the 45, David Sox, and the 1S of Tom Steinley. Fifth row back will be the number 1 of Bob Wilson, then the 21 of Ricky Harper. Sixth row back will be the number 4 of Corey Shiflett. Then the 37 of Fast Eddie Brown, and on the tail end should be the 2 of Eric Corbett. Okay, we are one up. Jimmy Brookins, number 6. And the Hartman, number 27 car on the front row. Brookins picks up the green flag, 6 to qualify. It's Jimmy Brookins down the backside, the 27 of Don Hartman, then the 3C of Gary Livingston down the front side. Running now in the number 4 position, David Sox, number 45, then the 32, Denny Robinson. Number 1, Bob Wilson, working on the high side. Six will qualify, Eric Corbett now working on the 32 of Denny Robinson in that number 6 qualifying position. We'll watch the 2 of Eric Corbett. Denny Robinson's 32 Corbett, a real nice inside move, and drives right around into that number 6 qualifying position. Back to the action out on the front end, number 6, Jimmy Brookins. The 27 of Hartman, the 3C of Gary Livingston, working down the front side. David Sox now putting some pressure on with the 45 car. Sox to the inside of the 3C. Brookins with just 2 to go. White flag lap, one more lap to go. Jimmy Brookins, number 6 at 27 of Don Hartman, and 3C of Gary Livingston. And ladies and gentlemen, the win will go to the 6 of Jimmy Brookins. Finishing second, the 27 of Hartman. Third will be the 3C of Gary Livingston. Fourth looked like the 45 of David Sox. Again, late. like Jeff Condren's 47 on the front row in this one, then the 7 of Don Twig. Second row back should be the 71J of John Weller, then the 73 of Scott Kirshner. Third row back should be the 19S of Ed Steinley, then the 88 of Gary Kitzmiller. Limited sprint cars, limited sprint cars. I need the 43, 88, 91A, and 34. You'll be in row 1. Row 2, I need the 91, 8, 119, and 12F. Limited sprint car heat 1. Let's line it up, please. I need the 43, 88, 91A, 34. You'll be in row 1. Row 2, I'll need the 91, 8, 119, and 12F. Let's line those up in free stage. Let's go. Okay, we'll watch them as the 880 Randy Morrill's out on the raceway. The 19S of Steinley, the 71 of Bobby Schwartz, and its green flag. Number 7, Don Twig, down the front straightaway. Condren running into number 2 position with the 47, 19S of Eddie Steinley, now going to work up from the number 3 position. It's the 71 of Bobby Schwartz running 4th. Running now into number 5 position, the number 92 of Kevin Gobrecht. Gobrecht now works up and around the 71 of Bobby Schwartz. Gobrecht headed toward the front end of the pack. Number 7, Don Twig out on the front end, but not for long. Take a look at this, working down from the number 2 position. The 19 of Steinley, and the 92 of Kevin Gobrecht, the 71 of Bobby Schwartz. Don Twig picking it up at the half, the number 7 car. 19S, Ed Steinley Jr., the 92 of Kevin Gobrecht, the 71 of Bobby Schwartz. Gobrecht picks up into the number 2 position. We're watching this car closely. Kevin Gobrecht working down the front side with 2 to go. 7, Don Twig, 92, Kevin Gobrecht, 19S, Ed Steinley Jr. And it's Gobrecht down the front side, white flag waving, 1 more lap to go, and look out. Number 7, Don Twig, our leader, the engine seizes right on the front straightaway. Time, 6 to qualify. Gobrecht down the front side. 19S of Steinley, the 71 of Bobby Schwartz, the 5X of Kevin McNew. And the win will go to the number 92 of Gobrecht. Finishing second will be the 19S of Ed Steinley Jr. Third will be the 71 of Bobby Schwartz. Fourth will be the 5 of Kevin McNew. Then the number 91 of Steve Lella. The second row back will be the 88 of Randy Ruth. Then the 8 of Kevin McNew. The third row back will be the number 91A car. That's Scott Osherman. And right alongside of Scott will be the 119 of Greg Leiby, who won the last time these gentlemen were here. Billy Albright will be on the 4th row, number 34. Then the 12F of Troy Fraker. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are hot down the front straightaway. Jumping out on the front end, the 88 of Randy Root. In the number 2 position will be the number 91 car, Steve Valella. Running into number 3 position, the 91A of Scott Osherman. McNew, number 8, running into number 4 spot, and running into number 5 position, the number 119 of Greg Leiby. It is the number 88 car of Randy Root, headed down the backside. Root has a nice tight line right into turn 3 and 4, going to bring it down the front side. It's It's Randy Ruth, the number 91 of Steve Balloa, then the 91A of Scott Osherman running third. Running now into number 4 position, the 8 of McNew, 5th to 119 of Greg Ivey, 6th to 34 of Billy Albright. And now commencing the lap in the field, Randy Ruth, number 88. It's Hot Shoe Randy down the front side with just 2 to go. Limited sprint heat 2. Limited sprint heat 2. Let's go. Let's line it up. It's Randy Ruth down the front side. White flag waving. One more lap to go. It's Ruth, the 91 of Balloa, then the number 91A of Scott Osherman, the 8 of McNew, the 119 of Greg Flivey, then the 34 of Billy Albright. And ladies and gentlemen, the win will go to the number 88 of Randy Ruth, finishing second to be the 91 car of Steve Balloa. Finishing third will be the 91 of Scott Osherman. Fourth will be the 8 of Kevin McNew. So having a nice big round of applause for Randy Ruth. Very impressive first heat win. Balloa finishing second, and Scott Osherman finishing third. The 8 of Kevin McNew finishing fourth. Finishing fifth to 119 of Libby, and finishing sixth will be the number 34 car of Billy Albright. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Watch the front end of the pack as it's green flag time. Jumping right out on the front end. Jason Klaus with the 08. Look at Mark Richards on the high side. Mark Richards jumps from the tail end of the pack up into the number 2 spot. It's Richard now putting the pressure on the 08 of Jason Klaus. It's Klaus down the back straightaway, the 5M of Mark Richard. Then the 4X of Freddie Recupere. Freddie Recupero, I should say, is now headed toward the tail end of the pack. Sammy Ross now moves up into the number 3 position, running fourth, the number 4 car of Rick Hinch. So it's Klaus down the backside. Look out, Mark Richard loses it coming out of turn number 2. Sammy Ross will zip right around the 5M. Watch this battle. We're halfway down. It's Sammy Ross in the number 2 position, the 5M of Mark Richard, then the 4 of Rick Hinch. It's Klaus. Klaus showing the way down the backside. Sammy Ross doing a nice job in the number 2 position. Hinch with the, check that. Mark Richard, number 5M, running third with just 2 to go. White flag lap. One more turn on the circuit. Jason Klaus, number 08. The 1S of Sammy Ross. The 5M of Mark Richard, the 4 of Rick Hinch. Running into number 5 position, Carl Hughes with the 7. And the win will go to the 08 of Klaus. Finishing second will be the number 1S of Sammy Ross. Third will be the number 5M of Mark Richard. So, ladies and gentlemen, Jason Klaus in the 08 will get the win. Sammy Ross, number 1S, will finish second. Finishing third will be the 5M of Mark Richard. Fourth, the 4 of Rick Hinch. Finishing fifth will be the 7 of Carl Hughes.
He hogged up at one time, man.
Yeah, but you wait till they get the pushing on it. He hasn't come front there on that first lap. Real quick,
Oh, man, that's camouflage.
Rich Horn. Then 98 of Tom Howell. Second row back will be the number 28 of Brian Paulus. Then the 50 of Frank Fiore. Third row back will be the 07 of Frankie Herr. Then the 81 of Bob Beidelman. And on the tail end will be the number 77 of Howie Locke. Howie Locke is really hot this year. 77 car had some real problems, though. Didn't get too many warm-up laps in. Didn't get any at all, as a matter of fact. They were working on the car over in the pit area. had some problems with the front end of the car. Now Howie's going to have to check it out. And it's going to be kind of tough to check it out under these circumstances. It's going to be under running conditions. We check out the 77 car. Here we go. This time around, one up. We're going to start them on the back straightaway, ladies and gentlemen, in the middle of turn number 3. Watch the front end. Rich Horn, number 01A, and the 98 of Tom Howell. Howie Locke on the tail end. We're about to go green. Fiore doing a nice job with the number 50 car. They'll be 3 wide down the front straightaway. It's Horn with the 01A on the front side. The number 98 of Tom Howell running second. And Fiore, Frank Fiore running into number 3 position with the 50. Moving up into the number 4 spot, the number 28 of Brian Paulus. On the front side, number 01 of Rick Horn, the 98 car of Tom Howell, the 50 of Frank Fiore, Bobby Vitelman's 81, still running in the 4th spot, and now the 77 putting on some pressure. Howie Locke now putting pressure on the 07 of Frankie Herr as they work down the backside. White flag lap, 1 more lap to go. Go to the 01A of Rich Horn. Finishing second would be the number 50 of Fiore. Third would be the number 98 of Tom Howell. Fourth would be the number 81 car of Bobby Vitelman. Fifth will be the 07. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, when we go to the 01 of Rich Horn, finishing second would be the 50 of Frank Fiore. Third would be the 98 of Tom Howell. Fourth will be the 81 of Bob Vitelman. Fifth will be the 07 of Frankie Herr. Sixth to 77 of Howie Locke. Ford, the number 3 car, the Chevrolet of Fast Eddie Bear running second, and look out. And it's green flag time. This time it's wheel-to-wheel racing action down the front side. Number 3, Fast Eddie Bear to Chevy Lumina out on the front end. The 9 of Wiener running second. Moving up third now, the 44 of John Covert running in number 4 position, and 21 of Marvelous Marvin Winter. It's the 3 car of Fast Eddie Bear, the 9 of Wiener, the 44 of John Covert. The 21 of Marvelous Marvin Winter's out back in the 4th spot running 5th. The 47 of Ellis Witzel running into number 6 position. The 15 of Racing Jason Covert chasing from the number 7 position. The 34D of Bob Dunn. And now Wiener takes an inside look on the 3 car, backs out of it, decides, no, not out of turn 2. So it's Eddie Bear doing some driving on the front end. The 9 of Mark Wiener pushing him right into the corner. We'll watch him down the back straightaway. What a battle. Bear will not drive up. He will not go up across the track. Wiener's going to have to try to work on the outside. Now the marvelous one, Marvin Winter, is going to work on the high side. With this battle taking place on the front end. Bumper tag down the front straightaway. 3, a Fast Eddie Bear. The 9, a Mark Peter. The 21, a Marvelous Marvin Winters. Winters will put a move on in turn 1 and 2. Wiener drives right up on the outside, and door gets closed on the 9 of Mark Wiener. The 21 of Marvelous Marvin Winters drives up. Here we go, a high side move. The Marvelous one, look out, door gets closed on the high side. Bumper tag down the back straightaway. Ladies and gentlemen, the win will go to the 3 of Fast Eddie Bear. Finishing second will be the 21 of Marvelous Marvin Winters. Third will be the 9 of Mark Wiener. What an interesting event that was, all you Chevrolet people. What a nice big round of applause. Number 3, Fast Eddie Bear, will get the win. The Marvelous one, Marvin Winters, will finish second. Third will be the 9 of Mark Wiener. Fourth will be the 44 John Covered. Fifth, the 47 of L. Switzel. Mini stock heat number 2. Starting on the pole will be the 14 of Flying Ryan Garlox. Right alongside of Ryan will be the 55 of Fred Cisney. Second row back will be the 77B of Rodney Smith. Then the 39 of Bobby Allison. Third row back should be the 96 of Darren Witzel. Then the 211 of Corey Shaw. Fourth row back, 85 Ron Blair. Then the 2 of Darrell Buller. And on the tail end will be the 51 of Rick Bookwalter. Flying Ryan Garlox, the Chevrolet, down the front side. 77B Rodney Smith running into number 2 position, first night out for the 77B car. 39 Bobby Allison now working up from the number 3 position. It is the 14 Flying Ryan Garlox, the 77B of Rodney Smith. The 39 of Bobby Allison working from the number 3 position, and looks like Corey Shaw's car having some problems. Now Allison drives to the inside of the 77B as they work down the front straightaway. And the battle down the front side, number 14, Flying Ryan Garlox, the 39 of Bobby Allison, the 77B Rodney Smith, the 55 of Fred Cisney, the 96 car of Darren Witzel. And now we have pack number 2, Ron Blair in the 85, Darrell Boer in the 2, and the 51 of Rick Bookwalter. We have 2 laps to go, 3 driver changes, and now Allison puts some pressure on the number 14 car. Bobby Allison going to drive right up, rub a little paint with the number 14 with the white flag waving. One more lap to go, and it's Flying Ryan Garlox, the 39 of Bobby Allison down the backside. Allison going to take another shot down the front straightaway. The win will go to the 14 of Flying Ryan. Finishing second will be the 39 of Allison. Third will be the 77B Rodney Smith. Fourth will be the 55 of Fred Cisney. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, the win will go to Flying Ryan Garlox. Pure stocks, let's go. Pure stock, let's go. Let's get them up. So Flying Ryan Garlox will get the win with the Chevrolet, finishing second in the Ford, to 39 of Bobby Allison. And finishing third will be the 77B of Rodney Smith. Pure Stock, number 15, Dale Enders, will be starting on the pole. Let's go, gentlemen, let's go. Starting right alongside of Dale will be the number 34L, Judy Weiser, then the 46 of Alan Lot, 3C, Doug Foster. Third row back will be the 12 of Bobby Briggs, then the 96 of John Allen. Fourth row back will be the 14 of Ralph DeShong, then the double zeros of Scott Perkin. Number 34L drives out on the front end. The 15 of Dale Enders is going to come back down on the inside line. It's Weiser with her new number 34L out on the front side. Judy Weiser, the 3C, Doug Foster, and look out, Judy up against the wall on the back straightaway. Running in the number 5 position. Five to qualify. 3C, Doug Foster, 15, Dale Enders. And the 46 of Alan Lott, the 12 of Bobby Briggs, now working on the 46 of Malott. Foster out on the front end with the number 3C. Pure Stock Heat 2, let's get him up, please. Pure Stock Heat 2. To go. Number 3C, Doug Foster. Number 15, Dale Enders. 46, Alan Malott. And the win will go to the 3C of Foster. Finishing second will be the 15 of Dale Enders. Third, the 46 of Alan Malott. Fourth, the 12. Bobby Briggs, and finishing fifth will be the double zeros of Scott Perkin. So having a nice big round of applause, 3C. Doug Foster will get the win. Finishing second, once again, the 15 of Dale Enders. Third, the 46 of Malott. Fourth, the 12 of Briggs. Fifth, the double zeros of Scott Perkin. Okay, we are one up. Pure Stock Heat 3. Let's go, Pure Stock Heat 3. Denny Snyder, number 56. Frank Gordon in the 92 running second, running third, the 5W. Of West Schofield. Number 56, Denny Snyder down the front straightaway. Number 92, Frank Gordon, doing a nice job in the number 2 position, moving up to third now. The 11 of Wagner, Schofield running fourth, running fifth, the 54 of Ronnie Garlock Jr. qualify. It's Snyder's 56 at the half. The 92 of Frank Gordon now feeling some pressure from the 11 of Tim Wagner. It's Gordon and Wagner battling down the back straightaway. The 92 and the 11 car down to the inside line and an inside look. It's the 56 of Snyder with just 2 to go. The 92 of Frank Gordon, the 11 of Tim Wagner still battling for the number 2-3 position. Garlock's running into number 4 spot with the 54. Running 5th to 41 of Shane Chetcher. And now Tim Wagner drives to the inside of the 92 car. The win will go to the 56 of Denny Snyder. Frank Gordon's now going to battle and win the number 2 spot. The 92. Finishing third will be the number 11. So number 96. Denny Snyder will get the win. Finishing second will be the number 92 of Frank Gordon. Third will be the 11 of Tim Wagner. Fourth will be the 54 of Ronnie Garlock Jr. Fifth will be the 41 of Shane Chetcher. Stock heat number 3, 38 Sonny Williams, and the Surgeon will be operating from the front row. And the 28 of Billy Baker, second row down on the inside will be the 109 of Jeff Johnson and the 18 of Billy Boer. Third row back will be the number 4 of Danny McAllen and the 85 Dave Staley. Fourth row back will be the number 89 Jerry Bookwalter. Get them lined up, please, pre-staged. Let's go, Mike Roconci. Okay, here we go, 3 wide down the front straightaway. 38, Sonny Williamson going to be out on the front end. Running into number 2 position right now, Billy Baker with the number 28. The PT 109 into number 3 spot as they work down the front straightaway. Check that. Dave Staley with the 85 now moving up. It's the 38 of Williamson, the 85 of Dave Staley, and look out, Billy Baker. Number 28, Billy Baker, spins to the infield. Danny McAllen, and we're about to go green. Staley gonna take an inside look on the 38 of Sonny Williamson. Look out, Jeff Johnson. The 109 car gets in the turn number 4. Sonny Williamson, the number 85, Dave Staley, the number 4 of Danny McAllen. Up into the number 3 position, Jerry Bookwalter in the 89 running 4th. Side of the 38. Look at this guy operate. Number 38, Sonny Williamson. And all of his best moves are being put to use right now. Looking to bring the car down the front straightaway. The 38 and the 85, Dave Staley. 2 laps to go. Staley looking to an inside move, but he knows he won't be able to make that one stick. So hang in there. He's got it going outside to an inside with the white flag waving. Now we'll see. Number 38, Sonny Williamson, going to take it up to the high side. He's going to use all of the middle of the racetrack. Down the front straightaway. And the win will go to the 38 of Sonny Williamson, finishing second, the 85 of Staley third. The 4 of Danny McGowan. Fourth will be the 89 of Jerry Bookwalter. Fifth will be the PT 109 of Jeff Johnson. So once again, the win will go to the 38 of Sonny Williamson. The 85 Staley second. McGowan in the 4-car third. Jerry Bookwalter in the 89 fourth. And finishing fifth will be the PT 109 of Jeff Johnson. In pre-stage, it'll be 4X, 43, 28, and 12. Limited Consi. I need the 4X, 43, 28, and 12. Please line up single file in the pre-stage area. Let's get them up. To qualify. Mark Hahn, number 14, out on the front end. The 37 of Eddie Brown running second. Running into number 3 position, 39, Jason French. On the front end of this one, check that mark on 4. 6 to qualify. It's on. The 37 of Fast Eddie Brown, the 32 Denny Robinson, the 21 of Ricky Harper, the 4 of Corey Shiflett. Number 14 of Mark Hahn running second. 32, Denny Robinson running into number 3 position. Running fourth, the 4 of Corey Shiflett. Still running into number 5 position, 21 of Ricky Harper. And it's the number 451 of Kenny Shipley running in the number 6 position, 5 position, 6 position, 6. 880 Randy Worrell running 7th. We're at the half. Number 37, Fast Eddie Brown, streaking down the back straightaway. It's Brown, the 14 of Hahn, the 32, Denny Robinson, and looks like 14, Mark Hahn having a problem. Brown. 32, Denny Robinson, the 4 of Corey Shiflett. And the win will go to 37 of Eddie Brown. Finishing second will be the 4 of Corey Shiflett. 4th will be the 21 of Ricky Harper. 5th will be the 880 of Randy Morrill. 6th will be the 451 of Kenny Shipley. Number 4X, Frank Recupero. Frank Recupero. Then the 28 of Brian Paulus. Second row back will be the 43 of B.J. Bullinger. Then the 12 of Troy Fraker. Push trucks, let's go. Push truck. Push truck to the back straightaway, please. Push truck. Laps. Frank Recupero on the front end. Brian Paulus with the 28 running second. Troy Fraker now moving up into the number 3 position, but only 2 will qualify. So it's Recupero and then the 28 of Brian Paulus. Brian was one of our fine micro drivers as well. Brian doing a nice job down the front side. And Brian pulls right out on the front end. The 28 of Brian Paulus. And then the 4 car, the 12 of Troy Fraker running third. Number 28, Brian Paulus, and look out, Troy Fraker loses a number 12 car out of turn 2, and he's back in the groove of things. The number 28, Paulus, the 4X, and look out, Frank lost the berm coming into turn 1 and 2. Frank Recupero was doing a nice job with just 2 to go. Lost the berm out of turn 2 and going to get back into it, but Troy Fraker has set sights on that number 2 qualifying position with 1 lap to go. And the win will go to the 28 of Brian Paulus, and look at this, Troy Fraker going to battle, and Fraker will get that number 2 qualifying position. Frank Recupero will finish third with the 4X. So, Troy Fraker, nice job. Will be moving and transferring into the limited sprint car feature, pure stock. Let's go. Third. Stock Consolation event will qualify 3, number 34L, Judy Weiser out on the front end. Number 14, Rob DeShawn, then the 18, Billy Miller. 96 running into number 4 position. That's John Allen, 3 to qualify. go. It's number 34L, Judy Weiser on the front side with just 2 to go. Running second, the 14 of Ralph Duchamp. Third will be the 18 of Billy Moore. Working her way down the front straightaway. The win will go to the 34L, Judy Weiser. Finishing second to be the 14 of Ralph Duchamp. Third will be the 18 of Billy Moore. Fourth will be the 96 of John Allen. And finishing fifth will be the number 90 of Brent Morton. So Judy Weiser will get the win. If McNew should happen to win, he'll receive an additional $50. Now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, as they make their way around, we will be going one up this time. So how about everyone waving to young Joey Rhodes? And everybody on your feet, please. How about a nice big send-off for all of our limited sprints? Everybody up on your feet, please. And how about a nice big wave for Joey? Joey's down in the pace car. There you go, Joey. That's for you. Okay, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and we are ready to go. Limited Sprint Car Feature Racing. Okay, thank you. On the front, we have the 01 of Rick Horn. Then Steve Beloa into 91, and it's green flag time, and look out. Randy Ruth into number 88. Number 88, Randy Ruth. Gonna have to go to the tail end of the pack, a complete restart. Okay, here we go, one up. We'll try this again, and I'll tell you, the number 88 car did not want to be on the tail end of this one. Randy drove a whale of a race. He won his heat. Now he's on the tail end of the pack. Matthew McGowan needs you to the tower, Matthew. Okay, here we go. One more time. The 01 of Rick Horn. Steve Beloa into 91 car, running into number 2 spot. Now running into number 3 position, Jason Foss with the 08. Running fourth at number 50 of Fiore as they head down the back straightaway. Running down into number 5 position and locked in the battle is the 98 of Tom Powell. Rick Horn, 01 down the backside. It's Horn in the 01, the 91 is Steve Beloa, the 08 of Jason Foss, the 50 of Fiore running fourth at 98. Now running into number 5 position of Tom Powell. Running into number 6 spot as they work down the front straightaway. The 91A car of Scott Osherman. Running 7th at number 5, the 81 of Bob Vitelman. Running into number 8 spot, the 5M of Mark Richard. And yes, quarter mile racing, they're closing in on the tail end of the pack. Rick Horn, the 01. It's Horn out on the front end, commencing to lap the field. Steve Beloa, 91, running into number 2 position. The 08, running into number 3 spot of Jason Klaus. Fiore, falling off the pace just a bit, but down into number 4 position. Troy Fraker with the number 12, having all kind of problems. Flag will come out. also a winner at Path Valley as we're about to go green flag racing. Billy Albright, number 34, headed up into the pit area. There's Osherman. There's the 4 of Hench, the 5M of Mark Richard, the 1S of Sammy Ross, and Howie Locke 77's on the tail end of the pack. One up. Here we go, 3 wide down the front straightaway. Rick Horn gets into turn 1 and 2, nice and hot. And look at this, Steve Malone gets around the 50 of Fiore and moves up into the number 3 position. It's Rich Horn in the 01A, the 08 of Clausen. Horn blows the berm. Rich Horn in the 01 getting into the corner hot down at 3 and 4. Overshot the berm, got it up on the high side. He's going to have to work the car up there. The 08 of Klaus going to move down into the number 2 position. Running third, the 91 of Steve Villela. Running into number 4 position right now, the 50 of Fiore and Alpine. Rick Hench. Rick Hench, number 4 on the front straightaway. We're going to need to hook for Rick Hench. Okay, one more time around. Corn, the 08 of Jason Klaus. The 91, Steve Villela. Frank Fiore's number 50. Tom Howe in the number 98 car. The 91A of Scott Osherman, and we're green flag racing. Again, we'll have to watch this 01 of Horn. I'll tell you, this car is hot this evening. Horn stretching it out now on the front end. Jason Klaus in the 08 doing a nice job of battling back to the number 2 position. We'll check back in the pack. Vitamin is right comfortable. He's running right behind the number 80, the 91A of Scott Osherman. And now we have position changes in the making. It's Horn, the 08 of Klaus, the 50 of Fiore, and 98 Tom Howe. Moves up into the number 4 position, running 5th, the 91A of Scott Osherman, running into number 6 position right now. The number 81 of Vitamin, and Vitamin was running 6. He's going to wind up on the tail end of the pack. So Steve Villela, who was running real nice right up in that top 5, is going to get to the tail end. Bobby Beitelman was running into number 6 spot. He's going to the tail end. Did a 360 out of turn 2. So Villela. Klaus doing a nice job. Frank Fiore, nice and comfortable right in that number 3 position. Frank's a very conservative driver. And it's green flag time, and there's Howie Locke working his way up through the pack. So it's Horn down the back straightaway. The 08 of Klaus across the top of the berm and gets it hot into turn number 1 and 2. Up into the number 2 position, looking for a yellow. 2 laps to go. It's Horn, the number 50 of Fiore, the 08 of Klaus, running fourth, the 07 of Frankie Herr. Running into number 5 position, the 91A of Scott Osherman. White flag lap, 1 more lap to go. It is the 01 of Rick Horn, the 50 of Frank Fiore. And ladies and gentlemen, the win will go to the 01 of Horn. Finishing second will be the 50 of Frank Fiore. Third will be the 08 of Klaus. Fourth will be the 07 of Frankie Herr. Fifth will be the 91A of Osherman. Finishing sixth will be the 1S of Sammy Ross. Seventh will be the number 77 of Howie Locke. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice big round of applause for the 01A, Mr. Rick Horn. Congratulations. I'll tell you what, you're keeping our win record intact. This is your second win that I know of, but your first at Path Valley. Congratulations.
Thank you. I really like this short track, but I think a lot of it's due to the crew members. They really helped out a lot, and my partner in this, and we picked up a new helper, Al Spangler, and he sure does try hard.
Well, I'll tell you, they did a whale of a job, and we can't take it away from you. I thought you blew it out across the top of the berm down there in 3 and 4 a couple of times. Car hooked up nice and tight once you got out there. Seemed to find a little bit better of a spot to run in from the middle of 3 and 4.
Yeah, I think right up against the cushion was good. If you got over it, you slowed up a little bit, but the car really worked good. It's a little loose coming off, but it worked pretty good.
Okay, now there's probably some people you'd like to thank for this victory this evening.
Yes, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Handler and Weiner, attorneys at law. They really helped us out this year. It's the first time we ever had a big sponsor, and it really brought us to where we are. And I'd also like to thank Leiter's Machine Shop. It does all our machine work. They treat us really well. And Lepo's Auto Body, they supply the paint and paint the car for us, and York Technical Institute. And I forgot one. Swank Chiropractic.
Okay, so we got them all in. And again, I'd like to say congratulations to you. I was very impressed with your driving. It was fun watching you run up front. Now, it was Coors Night at the Raceway. Mr. Schatzer, Ed Schatzer, is on hand with us. I believe he's still up in the tower, but Coors co-sponsored the racing event this evening.
Does that mean I get a cold beer?
Does that mean you get a cold beer? I'm sure this evening there's the guy in the back with the glasses. I'm sure he has one for you. Okay.
These guys here have one thing to do when the race is over, and that's bring me a cold beer, and they didn't do their job tonight, I don't think.
Are we allowed?
No, you're not allowed. Okay, so let's bring on our Miss Path Valley Speedway. Cindy, please.
Hey, Ricky White's here now. You better watch out.
Once again, Rick, it was Coors Night at the Raceway. You're going to get yourself a brand new hat. Compliments of Coors Corporation. And your trophy for this evening's efforts. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, how about a nice big round of applause for car 01A, Rick Horn. Congratulations. Cindy, you want to give him the trophy? Pick the trophy up and put it between the two of them, please.
What's the girl, not the trophy? Here we go. Okay, now I want to get the crew. Good shot. Good. Here we go.
Oh, it was hot.
There. One by yourself, then Rick. Where's your ball? You go, Rick.
Yeah, but Steve calls that one. Steve calls stuff to do that, unfortunately.
Hey. Give me one.
Witzel Jr. Second row back will be the 17 of Diane Tobias. Then 19S of Ed Stanley Jr. Third row back will be the 92 of Kevin Govrak. Then the 27 of Don Hartman. Fourth row back will be the 6 of Jimmy Brookins. And the 10D of Kenny Four. The fifth row back will be the number 1 X-Ray Bull. Then the 71 of Bobby Swartz. The sixth row back will be the 45 David Sox and the 8W Ronnie Wise. Seventh row back will be the 47 of Jeff Condor, and then the 7X of Brian Govrak. The eighth row back will be the number 47 of Jeff Condor, and then the 7X of, or no, check that. The eighth row back will be the 1 of Bob Wilson, then the 5K of Kevin McNew. Ninth row back will be the 2 of Eric Corbett, then the 42W of Kevin Dice. The 10th row back will be the 37 Fast Eddie Brown. Then the 32 Denny Robinson. The 11th row back should be the 4 of Corey Shiflett. Then the 21 of Ricky Harper. And on the 12th row will be the 880 of Randy Morrill. Then the 451 of Ken Shipley. Gentlemen, micro sprint feature number 3C, Gary Livingston on the front end, the 5 of Marshall Witzel Jr., and it's green flag time. Number 3C, Livingston, the 5 of Marshall Witzel Jr. down to the inside and driving right out onto the front end. 19S Ed Stanley Jr. moves up into the number 2 position, running third now, the 3C of Livingston. Running into number 4 position, the 92 of Kevin Govrak. Running fifth, the 17 of Diane Tobias, and Ray Bull, number 1X, charging up through from the number 6 position. Number 92, Kevin Govrak. Ladies and gentlemen, Govrak moving up into the number 3 position. It's the 5, Marshall Witzel Jr., the 19S of Ed Steinley, the 92 of Govrak, the 3C of Livingston, the 17 of Diane Tobias. Ray Bull into number 1X, now battling with the 45 of David Sox. Sox and Ray Bull locked in a heated battle. Gonna make his way up of Gobrecht also out. It looks like the two, they're going to all get pushed away. Corbett's 2, 27 of Hartman. And I believe they're going to be able to get to 71 of Swartz fired once again, and Bobby Swartz will tack on to the tail end. Nope, it looks like the 71 will be headed up into the pit area. Number 5, Marshall Witzel Jr., the 92 of Kevin Gobrecht. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the winningest driver in open cockpit racing right now, challenging and driving right out onto the front end. Kevin Gobrecht with the 92 now leads this event. The 5 of Marshall Witzel Jr. running second. The 19S of Steinley back into number 3 position. Diane Tobias with her number 17 running fourth. David Sox running into number 5 position with the number 45. Now, Corey Schiffelet. Corey. Green flag. Number 92, Kevin Gobrecht, out on the front end, the 5 of Marshall Witzel Jr. 19S Ed Steinley, the 17 of Diane Tobias. We're halfway down. Number 92, Kevin Gobrecht. Number 5, Marshall Witzel Jr., 19S. Ed Steinley Jr., the 17 of Diane Tobias. 45, David Sox running 5th. Running into number 6 position right now, the number 1X of Ray Wolf. Number 92, Kevin Gobrecht. Now commences to lap the field. It's the 92 of Gobrecht, the 5 of Marshall Witzel Jr., the 19S of Ed Steinley, the 17 of Diane Tobias. No position changes in that particular area. David Sox still running in the number 5 position. Ray Bull still running 6 with 5 to go. Running into number 7 spot is the 47, or the 8W Ronnie Wise. Running 8 to 47 of Condor 9th. The 37 of Eddie Brown. Running 10 to 6 of Jimmy Brooklyn. Two to go. Number 92, Kevin Gobrecht. one more lap to go. Number 92, Kevin Gobrecht down the back straightaway. It's still the 5 of Witzel, the 19 Espen Steinley, the 17 of Diane Tobias, the 45 of David Sox, the 1X of Ray Bull, and the win we go to the 92 of Kevin Gobrecht. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the win will go to the 92 of Kevin Gobrecht. Finishing second to 5, Marshall Witzel Jr. Third will be the number 19 of Ed Steinley Jr. Fourth will be the 17 of Diane Tobias. Finishing in the number 5 position will be the 45 of David Sox.
I thought I started hearing them, but I think there's a lap car that's coming up. I was trying to see. I never looked up, never did it before. I didn't even mention the rotor up this time.
Feature winner for this evening in Micro is Kevin. It's becoming haunting, but I enjoy it.
I enjoy it too. Whenever I'm standing here, you know I'm happy.
Yeah, every time you see me, it ought to make you real happy, huh?
Yeah, when I see you, that means I get the money, so I'm always happy.
Well, Kevin, I tell you, we're a little pressed for time this evening. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about your wins, but it looks like the streak continues, and the best of luck to you, but we want to be sure to get your sponsors in.
Okay, first of all, Rich and Joyce Wagaman with Wagaman Recycling. They do a heck of a job, keep me rolling with whatever I need. Predator Racecraft helps me out with the parts and the cars. Golf cart services my family, do the rest, make sure I'm there at the races and everything else. So it's all of them put together makes it run.
Yeah, I'll tell you, they've done a whale of a job. And from what I understand, someone's here from Open Wheel Magazine, so I don't know if that's going to mean anything to you. Probably not today, but probably in the future. But we wanted to let them know what you look like, and I think we got you on camera right now. But again, congratulations to you, Kevin. Now, Miss Path Valley Speedway will be on our way in. It was Coors Night at the Raceway, so we got a brand new hat for you, Kevin. And your trophy for this evening's efforts. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, how about a nice big round of applause for car number 92, Kevin Gobrecht, winning its open cockpit driver in the state. Congratulations, Kevin.
Thank you.
Down on the inside will be the 3 of Fast Eddie Bear, then the 9 of Mark Wiener, third row. Down on the inside will be the 21 of Marvin Winters, then the 44 of John Covert. Fourth will be the 96 of Darren Witzel, then the 14 of Ryan Garlox. The fifth row back will be the 47 of Ellis Witzel, the 39 of Bobby Allison. Sixth row back will be the number 51 of Rick Bookwalter, and then the 34D of Bob Dunn. Seventh row back will be the 2 of Darrell Boer, then the 211 of Corey Shaw. The 8th row back will be the 77B of Rodney Smith, then the 85 of Ron Blair, and on the tail end will be the number 11 of Tim Wagner. How about we put Wayne Walls in the number 11 car on the tail end? For adding an additional $40 to the hard charger in the modified mini stock division. Mike Fritz, your payoff is now ready. Mike Ross. One up, one complete. Number 44, John Covert, will be on the front end. The number 9 of Mark Greener running second. The 21 of Mark Winters running into number 3 position. Running fourth right now. It looks like the 14 of Brian Ryan Garlock. The 96 of Darren Witzel now going to drive up and around the number 14 car. Looks like the 9, 39, the 211, and the 34D. 77B. Lady Bear in the 34D of Bob Dunn. One up. We're ready to go back racing. Outside of the 44 of John Covert. We'll watch this action on the front end. And it's Marvelous Marvin Winters out on the front end. The Marvelous one, Marvin Winters, working down the back straightaway. The 44 of Covert now running second. Running into number 3 position, the 96 of Clark. Or no, Darren Witzel. Darren Witzel, the 96, running in the number 3 position. Covert, the 96 of Darren Witzel. The 47 of Ellis Witzel, Darren's father. And then it's the 14 of Flying Ryan. Marvelous Marvin Winters out on the front side, showing away down the front straightaway. Gets the Marvelous one, the 44 of Covert, 96, Darren Witzel now going to drive to the high side of the 44. Ellis Witzel going to pull up into the number 3 position. So it's the Marvelous one, Marvin Winters, 96. Darren Witzel, then the 47 of Ellis Witzel with Sean Covert, 44, fades to the rear. Car, Marvin Winters now stretching it out along the front end. 96, Darren Witzel, the 47 of Ellis Witzel, the 9 of Mark Wiener running fourth. Moving up into the number 5 position right now is the 2 of Darrell Boer. Number 21, Marvelous Marvin Winters on the front side. the 96 of Darren Witzel, the 47 of Ellis Witzel. Marvelous Marvin, 96, Darren Witzel, 47, Ellis Witzel, the 9 of Mark Venus. Running into number 5, position of 2 of Darrell Boer. Last lap, number 21, Marvelous Marvin winner. The win will go to the Marvelous one, 21 Marvin winners. Finishing second will be the number 96 of Darren Witzel. Third will be the number 47 of Ellis Witzel. Fourth will be the 9 of Mark Wiener. Fifth will be the 2 of Darrell Boer.
He's spun out his ass. With one yellow.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, your winner in the modified mini stock division will be car 21, Marvelous Marvin winners. Marvin, good to see you again.
It's been a while. We've been searching for the right combination on the car, and things are working a little better tonight.
Oh, they certainly are. I'll tell you, it was nice to see you running up at the front. And we are getting a little pressed for time this evening, Marvin. I'd like to talk to you for certain, but we're going to have to press on here a little bit. So we want to be sure to get your sponsors in.
Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody that works on the car. They're the one that makes it go. I would just come up and drive it, and wouldn't be here without the sponsors like Mims Hoagies, Garrett's Upholstery, Hampton's Garage, Zero Ice and Block Company, Alice General Store also.
Okay, so we got all the sponsors in, and I've been asked to inform you that Mummert's Performance, they have added an additional $50 to your purse this evening if you won. You did that, so you got 50 extra bucks coming. Okay, compliments Mummert's. Now we'll have Miss Bath Valley Speedway come in. Coors co-sponsored the racing event this evening, so you're going to get yourself a brand spanking new Coors Silver Bullet hat and your trophy for this evening's efforts. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice big round of applause? Car number 21, Marvelous Marvin winners. Congratulations, Marvin.
Thanks a lot.
Congratulations, folks.
Thank you. I'll tell you what. Everybody.
It's over by now. It's already flew. As soon as they went up through there with their car, it came along.
Who's going to get in the photo? Come on. Down front here. Down front here. Right here, girl. Down here.
It's almost daylight. Hurry up.
So, down front here. Hey. Marvin, by yourself.
The 12 of Bobby Briggs. The fifth row back will be the number 85, David Staley, then the 38 of Sonny Williamson. Sixth row back, 15, Dale Enders. Then the double zeros of Scott Parkin, and we're just about ready to go green flag racing. And Frank Gordon in the 92 car parks down in the infield. Tim Wagner, number 11, 3C Doug Foster, 56 Denny Snyder. Now Jerry Bookwaller works to the outside of the 56 of Denny Snyder. Bookwaller now works up alongside of the 3C. Of Doug Foster. It's still the 11 of Wagner on the front end. Tim Wagner is the 11, the 3C of Foster, the 89 of Jerry Bookwaller, the 56 of Denny Snyder, the 4 of Danny McCallan now getting into it, and PT 109. So we tried again with the number 11 of Tim Wagner, 3C of Foster, the 89 of Jerry Bookwaller, 56 of Denny Snyder. Snyder now sliding down to the inside of the 3C, moving up into the number 3 position. Number 11, Tim Wagner. Number 89, Jerry Bookwaller. 56, Denny Snyder. 3C, Doug Foster. These 4 cars are really battling on the front end. Tim Wagner doing a nice job of holding them off. Number 11 car headed down the backside on the front end, all by his lonesome. Now Jerry Bookwaller going to exert a little bit of pressure. Look out, Jerry, number 89. My. Jerry Bookwaller all by his lonesome got into some real trouble coming out of turn number 4. Gonna get hooked up on the tail end of the pack. Race drives up alongside the 11 of Tim Wagner. They will battle for this lead at the half. It's the 56 of Snyder, the 11 of Tim Wagner, the 3C of Doug Foster. So it's Snyder's 56, 3C Foster, the 4 of Danny McAllen. McAllen now moves up into the number 3 position, and look out. Number 12, Bobby Briggs. Pretty nice moves by Art Rupert, the photographer. Number 12. Drops on the 56, and then Snyder, 3C of Foster, the 4 of Danny McAllen, the 38 of Sonny Williamson. Now the 15 of Dale Enders runs 5th. Dave Staley in the 85 moves up into the number 6 position. Snyder's 56, 3C Livingston, the 4 of Danny McAllen, the 38 of Sonny Williamson. 15, Dale Enders now up into the number 5 position, running 6th. The 85 of Dave Staley with just 2 to go. 38, Sonny Williamson now works some magic on the 4 of Danny McAllen. Moving up one more position as the white flag waves. One more lap to go. We thought it was over, but it isn't. We got one more lap to go. It looks like Denny Snyder's going to feel the pressure from the 3C and the 38 of Sonny Williamson. And the 3C of Doug Foster, the 38 of Sonny Williamson. Snyder's 56 down the back straightaway. And he went to go to the 56 of Snyder. Second will be the 3C of Doug Foster. Third, the 38 of Sonny Williamson.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner this evening in the Pure Stock Division will be car number 56, Denny Snyder. Well, it was a late one, but a great one, huh?
Yeah, I guess it was worth waiting for.
It certainly was. Congratulations to you, Denny. Good to see you at Victory Circular again. And now we want to get our sponsors in.
Yeah, I want to thank my sponsors, Danny's Place in Mount Union there, and Rain Soft Water Treatment, and Don McCartney's Garage, and McVeigh Auto Parts, and all my pit crew and everybody that's involved.
Okay, we got all the sponsors in. And this evening, the Coors Brewing Company co-sponsored the racing event. So, Danny, we're going to get you a brand new blue hat to go with your blue driving suit. And blue and pink. Somehow or other color coordinated, huh?
Yeah.
And your trophy for this evening's efforts. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Pure Stock feature event for this evening, car number 56, Denny Snyder. Congratulations, Denny.
Thank you.
You're right there. Behind it. Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude our racing program for this evening. Again, we caution you, please drive safely on your way home. We look forward to seeing you back again next weekend. So on behalf of the staff and the management of Path Valley Speedway, I'd like to bid each and every one of you a very good and pleasant evening. Thank you.
Oh, come on, Robin. Come on. Hurry up. Get in there. Robin, this is the motorsports. Did you have fun? Is it? Yeah, just by yourself then. Okay. Thank you.
Hey, Cindy. Kiss, bud. How about getting them blanks? Oh, come on.
Here we go, Denny. Okay.
Aren't you going to give her a big kiss, bud? Okay, we'll get the flag here.
Well, for you today.
Smile for him, pal.
Hey there.
Oh, she kissed you anyway. Didn't
See, you ain't going to give her a good smooch. Huh?
Better give her one.
Did a great job, buddy, okay?
We want to thank y'all. Appreciate it.
Yes. Good luck, buddy.
Get a couple good stuff.
Yeah, I'll make sure you got
You
them
gonna
next
sign
week.
that
Yeah,
picture for
definitely.
me?
Yeah, is it paid?
It took,
Stay clean?
hey,